Welcome to the K-Hole. You're here with Kyla Bancroft.
And Katie Eleneke.
Episode 6, Pigeons.
Pigeons.
Is this our musical sign-in?
I had a dream, or did I text you about this? I don't know. But the amount of different times... Okay, two thoughts. I have two thoughts. One, the amount of different ways I say your name.
Yep. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yes.
And then two, it just got brought up to me that I have several different laughs.
Yeah.
That I didn't know. And my mom was like, I kept starting to count how many different laughs you had. And I was like how many times I laughed? And she goes, no, different laughs. Yeah. You have different laughs. Like, I'm
Are you okay?
I'm on drugs. Sorry.
My bad. That's my bad.
The drugs are hitting really hard right now. Sorry. No, the maniacal laugh and like a giggly one or like a happy one, a true
the
like
wheezy.
Belly laugh, wheezy. Yeah. But my thought was for our intro and exit music, it could either be all of that like Katie, Katie, I mean it. And that's just somebody has to compile a bunch of Katies.
Somebody. I wonder who. Aiko.
Or what I think would be funnier would be like a compilation of both of our different types of laughs.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Would be really cute because it'd just be like... but then I wonder if we'd be too close to like my favorite podcast, which is Giggly Squad.
What's their sign-in?
Their sign-in is just music.
Oh, okay.
But if we're like doing just laughs, it might be. And I,
don't want to step on.
I don't. No way.
Megan DeBorbo.
Paige DeSorbo.
Yes, Paige DeSorbo. I was quite close.
And Hannah Brenner.
One of them I follow on TikTok.
You should follow both of them. They're both very cool.
Yeah, I didn't think about that.
And they both just got their new scripted comedy show on Netflix with Amy Poehler.
Yeah. Oh, I'm so excited.
I'm really excited.
Well, did you ever watch Broad City?
I did, yeah.
That
Amy
was
Poehler
like, yeah, exactly.
wrote that show?
No, the Abby and Alana wrote it. Yeah.
And then Amy,
bankrolled it, essentially.
Okay. Directed it with her production company.
Yeah, correct.
She's so cool.
I know.
When I first moved to LA, I was doing like gig work for cater waiter type stuff, and I would just do random, if your hostess called out, if your bartender called out, or if you're doing pop-up events, like I would kind of fill in different hospitality roles. And I worked one hostess shift at the Viceroy. It's a Beverly Hills hotel that a lot of entertainment industry people do their meetings at, and I had no idea.
Did you run into Amy Poehler?
Yes.
Shut up.
And it was crazy, Katie, because I was the hostess, so I'm looking at all of the reservations, and I'm trying to decide where to put people, and they have markers for VIP, whatever, and it just said Amy Poehler, like, as the name. And I was like, that can't be true.
Yeah. It was. Did she walk up?
She walked right up to the host stand. Yes. And I had just moved to LA. I was fresh, and I was just like,
it's a sign.
Well, I just felt way cool. Like, this happens all the time.
Yeah.
Newsflash, it does not.
Yeah.
But it was just crazy because it was like my first month of living.
Yeah, and
in LA.
You ran into someone.
I knew it was gonna fall!
You're so right. I definitely gaslit you. That's on me. That's my bad. Okay, good catch.
I just want to say, I told you so, and I was almost decapitated today.
A few moments later.
Yeah, okay.
Good?
Okay.
For now?
Now we're quite close.
Do you you literally said that's literally said if you wanted it, and I put it there, and you
Don't worry, I can just move this chair.
because we have to move everything else. You sit down, and you don't put it so close to your face. Okay, it's a little close.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
No. No.
What is happening right now?
What is it?
It's two men.
No. The answer is no.
We're filming a podcast at the moment.
Can I join the podcast?
As long as AT&T sponsors us, we do whatever we want.
See, now it seems so far away.
Nothing makes you happy.
If it makes you happy.
One eternity later.
I'm going to say...
Take 2.
Let's use a little apophenia here, okay? I'm going to take it as a sign. We were talking about Amy Poehler and, like, the microphone dropped. Amy Poehler...
Mic drop.
We're next.
Well, I was talking to my wife about this. I am a huge giggler, aka fan of Giggly Squad, the podcast. And they giggler. That's what they call their fans,
I know,
which is really fun.
Perfect.
I'm a huge fan. I love them. I think they're great. And they have been doing their podcast for 6 years. I told you this. It wasn't
yeah, you were telling me. Yeah,
not my real wife.
The other wife.
My work wife.
My straight wife.
My straight wife. Yeah, that one. And they've been doing their podcast for 6 years, and then now have their new show with Amy Poehler, and I've already met Amy, so...
We're halfway there.
Halfway there.
Yeah.
Give it 6 years, who knows what
her
we're gonna
aura
be.
literally did a mic drop, so...
Yeah.
Cool. We're
That
clocking
was
it now.
Wild.
That was a wild experience. I love Amy Poehler so much. Mm-hmm. She's amazing, and I love her, and...
She has a new podcast, too.
She does.
Good thing. Yeah.
And she's the first podcast to win a Golden Globe, an Emmy.
An award.
Yeah, they just won something and they did like a live, her and Maya Rudolph did like a live podcast on stage for, it's going to
At one of the award shows recently, Giggly Squad just won Best Podcast of the Year.
Yes, they did. Yeah. Great.
So.
Women killing it in podcasts.
We have goals.
Only up from here.
Only up from here. It couldn't get any...
couldn't be any more obvious. I love Maya Rudolph. I met her once.
I was going to say, is this your celebrity run-in?
Yeah. I mean, I've had it, obviously, because working on set, you run into a few of them, but, like, she was one who I was, like, so stoked to potentially run into, because it was, like, a promo day at, I think it was at Fox. She was shooting Looter? Crap, I can't remember what it's called. Anyways, I was walking to the parking garage, and she was coming out, and it was me and like 2 other guys that were with me, and I was like, this is my moment. I'm gonna tell her that I love her and that she's the best thing that's ever walked this earth. And she's opening the door for me to, like, so me and my tools can, like, roll through, and I looked at her and I went, yeah.
Oh, no.
And then I just kept walking. And then Harold, one of the other guys behind me, he's like, hi, Miss Rudolph, it's nice to see you. Congratulations on your show, and blah, blah, blah. And I stood there just staring, and she's like, oh, thank you so much. And then just walked right out. All the things that were in my head that I was like, okay, you're going to say this and this and
really
this.
Starstruck.
I did. That doesn't happen to me often. But it's her, it's Amy Poehler.
Yeah.
It's Catherine Hahn.
Yes.
Catherine Hahn, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, love her. She's hilarious. A lot of female comedians.
Mm-hmm. I've had many celebrity run-ins, and I've been working in some of the entertainment industry in my life, but luckily something kicks in for me where I'm able to just, like, handle it. Like, I haven't had a situation where I'm like, blah, 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 blah. Yeah. That's my regular day-to-day life.
Yeah.
But yes, I
think I
can understand being like that, starstruck. That's how I feel inside.
But it's also because that was happening outside of set. Like, I would consider that relatively normal life. We're on the lot because when you're working, you're in a mode.
Yeah, because like professional. Yeah.
Correct. Like, I don't act like that when I know that I'm like, okay, I'm going to work with somebody big.
Because you're prepared.
Correct. When you're not prepared, I go popping off again. I don't think we're supposed to.
She's been meowing at the closet all day. I can't get her to stop. I'm like, should I just lock her in there while we film? Sorry. I wonder if these mics are that good. They'll pick up.
Aiko. I think because it happened once before, and I heard it a little bit in the background.
Okay.
Because we both stop and we both go, Aiko. Let that woman in the closet. She just wants to be in there.
She wants to be closeted so badly. Yeah, has that been your biggest celebrity run-in? Or your only starstruck moment?
Out in life, my only starstruck moment, there's only one other kind of starstruck moment, but like out in life, not on set. Yeah, that's really, I don't run into, just randomly run into celebrities. That's not something that happens in my life. It's always around work. One of the other times when I kind of got a little starstruck, so the ASC Awards, American Society of Cinematographers, it happens once a year, and it's like the ASC, the DGA, the PGA, they all have like their little awards.
You're saying a lot of letters to me.
I know. DGA, Directors Guild of America, PGA, Producers Guild of America. But all these little groups have their award show before the like Oscars award show. It was my Alexis Rose.
Yes.
And so my first year that I did the ASC Awards,
We're getting really good at this.
We are.
Okay.
The ASC Awards every year. So my first ASC Awards that I was doing, I was like volunteering to check people into the awards. And I didn't want to be an idiot and have some big time DPs walk up and me be like, and what is your name?
Oh, yeah. Well,
So-
you need to do your research.
Yeah. So, but not everybody does that. But
What?
I know, it's crazy. So I made index cards of everybody in the ASC, which is like a few hundred, and I put their face and then their work on the back.
You Anne Hathaway'd that and Devil Wears Prada.
100%, yes. And so I especially clocked the DPs who I really love. One of them is Darius Wolski. He shot like most of the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise.
Okay.
He shot Mars. He's done so much stuff. He, to me, is like a real life Jack Sparrow.
Oh.
And so then the first time I met him, I was like, oh my God, I love your work so much. And I just think that it's so great. And he's like, oh, great. Because he's Polish.
Oh.
And then he's
Was
like,
that your best
was-
attempt at
that
a
was-
Polish
that was my best
interpretation?
Yeah. Oh, great. And I was like, and then he just stared at me and he's like, the ticket. I was like, oh, yep, here you go.
Oh, the ticket.
Yeah. What'd you think?
We could play a game. It's my favorite game to play. You tell me, I'll tell you what I heard. You tell me what you said.
Yeah. And it's more fun that way.
I just thought you said the tiki.
The ticket. The ticket.
The ticket.
I don't know. I'm not good at Polish accents, maybe.
I don't think it's your strongest suit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Math and Polish accents are my enemy.
Can you do other, what's it called? Interpretation? What is it when you're, you're doing another accent? What is it? What's that called? It's not interpretation. Do you know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying. I'm sorry. I froze because my RAM is thinking.
It starts with an I. Shit. My mom told me we sounded like two of the most intelligent women she's ever heard, and then we have moments like this. I'm like, I'm not so sure.
You're a princess that lives on a boot.
Interpretation, I guess.
No, it's not.
Let's go with that. Do you have any other of those? Mimic?
Imitation. Yeah, there we go. We got it.
Oh my
We
gosh.
didn't even need to ask Claude. I almost did, and I didn't have to.
I let my brain keep going.
Yeah.
Where? You gotta let her cook.
She's
raw.
done a lot today.
She's frozen. Frozen. You have to let it thaw out.
Do you have imitations?
I can imitate my Russian ballet instructor.
Oh, let's hear it.
I used to get smacked on the butt, and my Russian ballet instructor would say, "Kila, it's too much back here." And I'd go, for sure.
Kila.
Oh, God. Anyways, that's all I have.
That's a good one. Kila.
Kila.
It's the only one you can do. I'm trying to think if I can do. I feel like I can. It's more like I think I do more.
Is it impressions?
Impressions, yes. That's the actual word. Impressions, yes.
What did we
yes.
just think it was?
Imitation.
Okay.
It's close enough.
Yeah.
Okay, well, impression is what you did. I think if I imitate people, because I do more.
I think
like
that's
on
more
the
of like
physical.
mocking.
Oh.
A bit? No. Imitation?
Well, because I can walk like people, especially if I'm like. like people on set, the way that they're moving, and I'll like one of my ACs, like she walks
Are you
like she's a
bullying
cowboy.
people? Is that what I'm hearing? You're just mocking people. I'm dead. Okay.
I'm walking around mocking people. My bad. Sorry about that.
Oh no, the director of
No, not that one.
different. I was like, Katie, I don't know if you should be doing it.
You're like, you literally just worked with her. Different Kelly.
Oh,
My god. Today
Wow.
really went off the rails, man.
we really have gotten nowhere, honestly.
Yeah. We've gotten nowhere fast, Aiko.
Nowhere fast. It was interesting thinking about all of the celebrity run-ins for sure, but I can't think of anything I've been starstruck by.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yesterday was my favorite day of the year,
Oh, yeah.
and I'm really disappointed that I didn't get to do much for it.
Did you do anything?
I pranked yesterday was April Fool's.
Yeah.
And I pranked my students at the aerial studio that I teach at.
Nice.
But it was like little inbound. Whoop. I pranked them a little bit. So when they arrived for class, I was like, this is your X class. Thank you for showing up. Today's National Ab Day.
Oh, nice.
So we're going to have a special class, and it will be 50 minutes of
Oh my god.
abs only.
Oh my god.
We're going to do 500 toe taps. Get
Oh
ready.
my god.
Like, and for those of you who don't know, toe taps are like
They're the worst. They make you throw up.
crunches. Yeah. Where you touch your toes.
But you're upside down. You're suspended in air upside down, and you have to sit up literally against gravity.
Reach up for your toes. Yeah. So pretty intense. And they were all like, what? And that was for my first class, which is like an all-level class.
Oh, nice.
Which
Did you have
was-
any beginners walk in?
There was a first timer.
Nice.
Obviously, I was like, just kidding.
Yeah,
it's
just
April
kidding.
Fools. But then I did goof around with them, and I was like, oh, sorry, forgot how to count. 3, 4,
nice,
3,
yeah.
4. Am I supposed to count up from here? 5, 6, 7. No, wait, I think I'm supposed to count down from here. 5, 4, 3. I'm not sure. Maybe it is up from here, So I did do a little bit of goofy
Yeah.
like that. And then for my other class, which is like a higher level class, I did the same thing, and I was like, welcome to class. It's National Ab Day.
Nice.
And all of them have been training with me for
Oh, so they...
years, and they could smell my bullshit
Yeah.
for sure. They're like, that's not a thing.
Yeah,
I was
that's
like,
not a thing. We're not doing that.
That's not a thing.
Yeah.
I was like, oh. Okay. I was
Did
like,
you
well,
do
April
any
Fool's is
at
a thing.
home?
No, I didn't get to do anything. I have never pranked my wife on April Fool's.
Why not?
There's been some situations, not bad, but not on April Fool's, where I like am a little too goofy or like a little too jokey, and
It doesn't land well.
It doesn't land well. She can't handle it.
Valid.
Not because she's not a good sport, but she just is so empathetic
Yeah.
and cares so much.
Yeah.
Like there was one time early on in our dating life, I popped out of the bathroom really fast, and I said, I have a bone to pick with you.
Oh no. Oh no. And I could see her freaking out. She'd be like, oh my god, what?
And I was just gonna say, I can't believe you could look that cute. Like, I was just like, it was silly, but I popped out. I said, I have a bone to pick with you. And she started crying.
Oh,
And I was like, no, no. And I felt horrible.
Oh no.
And that was just not even a prank.
Yeah.
That was just too sudden of movement.
Not even a prank. It's crazy.
So I have made the choice to not prank my wife.
Smart.
Although I do bully her every day. So
That's cool. I mean, it's a give and take, honestly.
that's how you know I love you.
Yeah.
Is
If I'm like overly nice to you, that's suspicious.
yeah.
Yeah.
If I'm too cordial, then
Yeah. Not ready.
no.
I don't think I've pranked like romantic partners because usually it doesn't go well. Yeah.
Always ends up in a fight or
Yeah.
tears.
My brother and I used to do that with my dad. Like
Pranks?
we'd prank him, but we liked scaring him because he was like quite jumpy sometimes. But my dad was jumpy and like he'd throw punches and stuff.
Oops.
So we learned to scare him from like afar.
Yeah, yeah.
Or like go low.
Or go low.
Like
Because
pop
he
out
didn't
below.
react. Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
So we learned pretty early on, like if you're gonna scare somebody. There was one year
Tell
for my
me.
birthday that I wanted to. It was my ex-husband, but he asked what I wanted for my birthday, and I was like, I want to scare my best friend Ben. I'm just gonna say names. I want to scare my best friend Ben.
We're name dropping now.
I know.
Holy shit! Did you
And-
get consent first?
I'll giggle it out.
Okay.
And so it stressed my ex out because he had to lie to Ben to get him to come to the house for like a surprise party that then my best friend...
Like a surprise birthday party for you.
Yes.
Okay.
And Ben was like, ooh, it's a surprise birthday. I want to scare Katie. So, yes.
So your ex had to deal with
both of us.
and trying to surprise each other.
Correct. But so Ben thought he was coming to the house early to hide to scare me, and I got him so good. I got a video and everything, and I scared him so good. He like jumped, he screamed, his whole body like levitated.
Oh my! He levitated. I need to see this video. These are my
so
favorite
good.
videos.
It was so good, and it was no regrets. Like I was so happy with the outcome of that. It was great. But also him knowing that I'm like, I don't know if he throws punches or not, and so I scared him from like afar.
Just in case you'd learned, you'd been well trained, well taught.
Yeah.
Are those your favorite type of pranks? Like
Probably.
the like jump scare type things.
I think not to watch. I can watch those videos for hours and die laughing.
I can watch there's this TikTok that trend, and I really want to do it, but I also have to be careful because like I love these silly pranks, but you have to pick the right people that are going to be good sports about it, because otherwise it can turn sour so quickly. Anyways, we can get into that. But my favorite prank on TikTok right now is a rubber snake on like fishing line, and they clip it to the back of somebody's pants or their backpack, and then you're like, oh my god, and then they turn around and the snake keeps following them because it's literally attached to them. And I watched one of these, and I felt like I was 5 years old. Like it was the funniest thing I've seen.
I've seen a couple of those.
I'll never not watch
a
prank video.
Yeah.
America's Funniest Home Videos used to be
so good.
Gold.
TikTok and Vine was the death to AFE.
Vine.
Yeah. Vine was super the death of AFE. I used to watch AFE like crazy though.
Yeah, it's not good anymore.
No.
It's still running.
I know, which is wild.
Crazy.
Yeah, that people are still sending stuff in to that capacity, but that's fun. You know, they just don't have TikTok.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did a bunch of pranks for April Fools as a child, so much so that my parents avoid calling me to this day on April 1st.
Oh.
Like they prepare themselves, they distance themselves.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
What did you do in the past?
What didn't I do, Katie? It's my favorite day of the year. I'm so mischievous. I'm very ornery. I love a prank. I
didn't know this about you. This is very exciting. This brings a whole new level of things.
I love a prank. It started when I was young.
Uh-huh.
And let's see. Some of my favorites, they range from like silly to like they got better over the years.
Yeah.
But like my early days of pranking was my mom. I was like, "Do you want more coffee?"
Oh yeah.
And then would put like Diet Pepsi.
Oh nice.
In her coffee,
yeah,
and then
classic.
she'd drink it and be like, "Mwah."
Yeah.
There's a lot of food stuff. And like for my dad, I would scrape out the insides of his Nutter Butters and put toothpaste.
Oh, whoa. That's pretty diabolical.
Yes, but then repackage them.
Yeah. Wait, how did you make the toothpaste look like Nutter Butter?
I didn't.
Oh.
I just was really good at repackaging.
And so
how would you wouldn't
suspension
look at it.
Yeah,
if you're opening a package of what you think is a new package of cookie, you're not going to suspect it.
Yeah.
You just eat it.
Yeah.
So I did that. My favorite one, and I'm sure my mom is going to be upset that I'm telling this. Sorry. But I'm going to do it.
I'm going to do it.
It was so funny because I had almost forgotten about it because I had set up the prank, and then it took so long that it didn't go down until really late in the evening, like after I'd already gone to bed.
Oh.
But I still think in middle school at the time, so I'm elevating at this point.
Yeah.
I put saran wrap on the lowest, so toilet seat, lid,
Yeah.
toilet seat, then underneath. I put saran wrap on the most lower part. I
Yeah.
poked holes so that if she did
Yeah.
pee, like,
Oh, no.
it wouldn't come out.
Yeah,
Like, I didn't
yeah.
want anybody to sit in pee,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But then I put honey.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
So she went to the bathroom in the dark because
Oh,
it's night.
no. She got honey on her butt.
She screams.
Oh.
I'm already in bed, so the whole house can hear her. And she goes, honey! And my dad goes, what? And she goes, no! Honey! She's never forgiven me for that one, I don't think.
Oh, that's funny.
What else? That one was good.
That is a good
My
one.
parents pranked me one year, which was smart of them.
Mm-hmm.
Around the same age. I didn't have a smartphone. And so you didn't really know what the date was unless like you're in school writing the date down,
Yeah.
you know? And so I was like, what's today? And they were like, they had thought they'd already gotten away with almost the whole day.
Yeah.
And they go, March 32nd.
Oh, nice.
And I was like, oh, okay. Thinking like, oh, I'll get ready for
yeah.
tomorrow.
Yeah.
Anyways, those were some of my like childhood ones that were.
Oh, that's a good one. Those are good ones. I think I did more, like, the pranks were a lot in high school. But they were also, like, quite, some of them were quite extensive.
Ooh.
One of them, sometimes they, like, one of my friends, they would, a lot of the times you'd, like, decorate your friends' cars, you know, for their birthdays or
No.
for whatever. You never did that? Or, like, you just were going to go do something to one of your friends' cars in the parking lot. And so one of my friends would be like, oh, we're going to go decorate so-and-so's car. Can you distract her? And so I was like, yeah, sure, no problem. So one time we, like, captured her and taped her to a chair.
What?
And then, like, like, interrogated her. And so then they were like, when one of my other friends came back, they were like, oh, where's so-and-so? And we're like, oh, she's in the other room. And they go, and we just, like, left her in there taped to a chair.
Oh
And she
my
was
God.
like, I said distract her. Not like kidnap her.
Hold her hostage.
It was like, you have to be more specific about what you want.
You're
okay?
gonna have to give me more details.
Yeah.
I did what you asked.
Yeah. I literally distracted her. You're never going to hear from her ever again.
Ever again. She's in the trunk,
She's fine.
taped up.
We did that a lot. We used to wrap people to trees a lot.
Oh no.
Yeah. My brother is like a big, like, Hawaiian dude. And so I used him a lot to help me, like, capture people and, like, hold them down so I could saran wrap them to trees. I'd be like, Robbie, come on. And he's like, what are we doing? And I was like, it's fine. Come on.
It's fine.
It's fine. Don't
The
worry about
less
it.
questions, the better for
Yeah.
you. What is that when you're not an accomplice, but you don't want to know anything because it would make you. You need plausible deniability.
Yep, that's the one. Yep. Plausible deniability.
There we go.
What is culpable?
Culpable is what you mean. Culpable means at fault,
Oh, okay.
I think.
Does plausible deniability keep you from being culpable?
Maybe in court.
Yeah. Either way, he was holding motherfucker down so I could saran wrap him, so there's no plausible deniability.
No. He was an accomplice.
Yeah, full-blown accomplice, yeah.
We're really struggling with words today.
We are, which we were interrupted by two random men.
Invests.
And then Aiko going crazy.
Yeah. I'm really upset with you
That's okay.
for your plans on April 11th.
I know. I was so excited about Allie. You know, they have a few of them.
Speaking of pranks.
Actually, I know. But we can't not tell her,
I know.
or else she wouldn't come. But she's coming now. We could still make a PowerPoint.
Yeah, so there's this event in LA that's like bring your single friend to the bar and you're supposed to pitch them. So you make a PowerPoint or a deck and you play it at the bar to like I think it's like a really fun, cool way to get people, like meet people in person.
Yeah.
She is talking to somebody right now, so
yeah.
I don't know how single she'll be for long.
Yeah.
But I don't have that many single friends that I would want to pitch.
Yeah.
And she was one.
Yeah.
And I was trying to decide if we were going to tell her or not, but of course we would.
Yeah.
Because you can't just
I was going to, you know how many
like
times
that.
I was going to text you and then like deleted it because I wanted to be like, you're like.
Were you nervous to tell me you were busy?
No, it was, no, it was to tell you when you were like, and do we have to tell her? Like, because it was like, maybe we don't tell her. I wanted to be like, you're watching too much Mormon Wives.
I've been so sucked into Mormon Wives.
How far are you now?
I just watched the season 3 reunion.
Oh my God, their reunions. I don't think that they're going to do any more reunions. They're just like not that good.
It was crazy though.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
The wrap up is crazy. But I think the most difficult part is because they're still shooting. Like they've already moved on to they're shooting season 4.
Yeah, they haven't figured out the reunion correct because they're also one of the few shows that do 2 seasons a year.
I mean, I don't know any other reality shows
that does 2 per
outside
year.
of like competition shows, right? Like Survivor and shit. Yeah, that's a lot to be.
Yeah, so they can't figure out their timeline because they're already filming the next season.
Mm-hmm.
So by the time the reunion hits, the struggle. Oh my God,
what's happening?
I need more coffee. By the time the reunion hits, it's like they're in the middle of new problems.
Yeah, exactly.
So they can't talk about what happened on the show. And then half of the time they're like, we can't talk about this because we're filming.
It's coming up. Yeah, exactly. They need to I think that what they figured out is they're just going to eliminate reunions because they're just constantly shooting.
Because those are so fun.
The wrap up is so helpful, but maybe they can just do like, because, you know, like, was it Vanderpump the Valley, I think? And Vanderpump was doing it for a little bit, where it's like they would have 2 people come in and kind of talk about the episode that just passed. Maybe something that format might work for Mormon Wives, because then you at least, because I think what we like is that it's not just one person talking to camera, you've got kind of multiple people talking. They are also good at dealing with confrontation, because either dealing with it head on regardless.
Yeah.
But like not necessarily diffusing it, but just talking about it.
They also are one of the few shows, and I think this is why the show is so popular, that are talking about real issues. Because you can watch, like, Vanderpump was so fun back in the day because it was like for the restaurant world, right? Hospitality industry, and we were like, oh my gosh, this is so crazy. But as Vanderpump continued to get on, right, it got farther and farther away from the restaurant and more to do with these people's lives, which sure, it was entertaining, absolutely, you get invested in the characters, whatever, personalities, but it lost the restaurant kind of moment, which was so fun. Yeah. For me, at the time I was serving, I was working at a very popular like tiki bar in Chicago.
Oh, nice.
And that's where I ran into a lot of celebrities.
In Chicago?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's a very famous tiki bar. They won like world's best.
Oh, that's fun. Podcast on the road.
But yeah, they ran into a lot of celebrities there, including the cast of Vanderpump.
Oh, that's fun.
There, yeah. But at the time I was serving at that cocktail bar, and it was so fun because I swear that place could have its own reality TV show, especially with like my colleagues at the time were nuts. Yeah. Who knows? I don't know if it's still crazy or not, but
I wonder if Vanderpump has kind of revisited. They've gone back
did they?
To the restaurant. So like the old cast is gone and this whole new cast. And at first, the first couple episodes, I was like, I don't know. But I'm invested again. But it is very like, what's weird is that there are some people on that show that are kind of our age. And like there's one guy in particular that he is extremely emotionally intelligent and still like somehow is part of the chaos. It's kind of a wild place to.
That's what's crazy
Yeah.
about the Mormon Wives too. It's like you
Yes.
watch old school Vanderpump, and their issues aren't very serious.
No.
right? It's
And they're
so
also not self-aware.
it's all so petty, and
Mm-hmm.
it's like whatever. You're having very first world problems that
Yeah.
it's only interesting because you're so dramatic.
Yeah.
Mormon Wives, they're having like SA, they're having eating disorders, they're having abusive
Marriage.
relationships, they're
Yeah.
having marriage problems,
Yeah.
they're having
kid stuff.
kid stuff. Like it's
Yeah.
all so intense
Yeah.
that it sometimes for people it's like too much.
Yeah.
Especially if you're going to watch reality TV, it's like almost that kind of mind numbing category.
Yeah.
You know, so you
Yeah.
want it to just be entertainment, but then you're like, whoa, like I'm hit with
a
like
lot.
actual
Yeah.
hard things. But back to Vanderpump, and it sounds like they're doing a redo.
Yeah.
What do you said it took you a few episodes to get into it.
Yeah.
There is something else coming out that they're doing a redo of. Do you know what I'm talking about? It's a very famous setting.
Is it Jersey Shore?
No, it's not reality.
Oh.
Harry Potter.
Oh, yeah.
They're doing a
that's
whole
right.
show for Harry Potter, and this pisses me off because I'm like, I feel like constantly in the entertainment industry, we're just redoing the same thing. Like, come up with
Yeah.
a new thing.
Yeah.
Why? Like, there's 7 movies where they took those actors. That was like
8
basically their
movies. There's 8 movies.
7, but the last is one too.
Yeah.
Yeah, 8 movies. But like you took all these actors, right? And like that's all they're ever known for, apart from maybe Emma Watson, right?
Yeah.
Like she's done some other fabulous work. But
Yeah.
like I know Daniel Radcliffe also has done other
Yeah.
things now, but it's really hard not to look at him and be like Harry Potter.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you've not ruined these actors' lives, but like
Yeah.
they are known as a character now, right? And like from childhood through their adulthood, they're working on this one story, right? And it's fabulous. They did such a great job. Not condoning J.K. Rowling here, but like the story as an art piece,
100%.
amazing story. But why redo it if it was already great?
Yeah.
Why make it a TV show?
I mean, the only reason why is because everybody's hurting for money right now, and the only thing that they know how to do is like
Redo the good stuff?
they can redo the good stuff, and there's an identifiable formula to ensure that they make money on it.
Can they not apply the formula to a new character, new world building?
Yeah, but I think that requires more money to build it to the extent that Harry Potter was built
So
at.
many
It's
people
already
are looking for
established.
work right now, and like
Yeah.
they're like, AI is
Yeah.
taking my job, just write a new story.
Yeah. And I think totally
I mean,
valid.
just write a new story. I know that it's tough, but still.
Yeah, it's harder than that. But I mean, it's super valid. Like, there are a ton of books out there that I think would be great screen adaptations.
100%.
But that takes more money, and it's more of a gamble and more of a risk than if they're like, let's just redo Harry Potter. You know what I mean? Like, that has a little less
it's
risk
like Avatar.
to it.
If there's another
Yes.
Avatar movie,
Well, I think there's like 4 in total that are supposed to come out.
it's too many.
Yeah.
It's the same plot
Yeah.
every single film.
Yeah. I think...
If there's another movie about Snow White,
I know.
I'll blow my brains out.
I'm trying to think of like, because to come up with original ideas, I feel like the horror industry, the horror side of the business, has the most creativity because it's like, how many ways can we really screw something or someone up and put a twist on it?
Yeah.
But they don't get to blockbuster levels like Harry Potter, like Marvel superhero movies, which is also why they're rebooting. They're rebooting basically the original Marvel cast, but under new parameters. I don't know all the details, but it's like Doomsday, Dr. Doomsday or something like that. And like RDJ is playing like the ultimate bad guy. And I'm like, it's like, he's not going to be Iron Man anymore. He's going to go be a bad guy. But it's just, I wish that they would do something different or new, but at the same time, it's like, I understand why they don't.
At least the Marvel universe overlaps and connects.
Yeah.
So, albeit my wife is going to not be thrilled that I'm saying this because she's a huge Marvel fan.
Yeah.
But for most people that aren't big Marvel fans or not big even comic fans, a superhero movie is a superhero movie is
Yeah.
a superhero movie. if you've seen one, you've seen them all.
Mm-hmm.
I know that that's not a fair depiction.
Yeah.
They're all so different. They have
Yeah.
different characters, different storylines, different plots. But, like, okay, superhero saves people. It's, like, the same kind of story.
Yeah.
At least we can agree there.
Yeah.
Right? But at least the Marvel, like, universe has so many overlapping things. There's a crazy timeline. There's overlapping... It's a universe, right?
Yeah.
So, like, if you watch... Deadpool and you watch this, like, they have some sort of plot through line that's, like, behind the scenes that you can really dig through. My wife has gone through it with me, and I have a way better appreciation for Marvel.
Yeah.
For me, I'm still like, an action superhero movie is not my favorite style of movie, and that's just me preference.
What do you like? Like, what is something...
What don't I like? I like all the movies. I like a musical.
I love musicals. I want, like...
But that somebody could say all musicals are. If you've seen a musical, you've seen all the musicals.
Yeah.
You know, they're going to sing, they're going to dance.
Yeah. Did you ever watch Schmigadoon? No. It's an Apple TV show, but it's musicals.
Say it again.
Schmigadoon. Mm-hmm. I'm going to look it up only because... I feel like...
You're like, I love it so much. Let me look it up just to make sure.
No, because the word itself. But Schmigadoon is like, the first season is... Not that I wasn't a huge fan of it, but I was like, okay, but I see what they're going for. I really like the second season because it was very Chicago-based.
Oh.
But it's like having normal people that get stuck in Schmigadoon.
Oh.
And they're like, why are you dancing? Why is everybody... You know what I mean? Like, everybody's lightly...
There was,
What is the origin of the word Schmigadoon?
There was...
I feel like... Oh, Schmidt? No, Schmidt. How do you spell it?
Schmigadoon.
Schmigadoon.
There was another story kind of like that it was a TV show, and the main character kept getting stuck in a musical, but for everybody else it was real life. Like, it wasn't happening.
This sounds familiar.
But it wasn't called that.
No. It was a movie. I don't know that it was a show. I think it was...
No, it was a TV show.
It was a TV show? This
one of my friends' ex-boyfriends was in it.
The word Schmigadoon is a made-up, playful portmanteau coined for the Apple TV musical comedy series Schmigadoon. It's a blend of schmi, a Yiddish-influenced nonsense prefix similar to how English uses schmuck or schmock, or dismiss something, fancy schmancy. And Brigadoon, the beloved 1947 Lerner and Loewe Broadway musical about a magical Scottish village frozen in time. The schm prefix in Yiddish English is used to create a rhyming reduplication that pokes affectionate fun at something. So Schmigadoon essentially signals a playful satirical riff on Brigadoon.
Okay.
That's fun. So it's less a word with a deep etymology and more a clever intentional comedic invention rooted in Yiddish linguistic humor. But yeah, it's got is it Peel from Key and Peele? No, Jordan Peele. Yeah, Key from Key and Peele. Mm-hmm. And then from SNL, she's the comedian. Oh gosh, I'm blanking on her name right now. But she's got dark hair.
Aubrey Plaza?
No,
she didn't do SNL.
She was on SNL.
Sorry.
Crazy. Our brains are not firing so well
today. The show I was talking about is called Zoe's Extraordinary Playlist.
Oh yeah, was that good?
It was good.
I tried watching it. Oh, I didn't. It had like some deep dead mother trauma like right out of the gate, and I was like, I don't really need this right now. No, thank you.
You're like, I'm okay.
Sometimes in the mood, sometimes not in the mood.
Yeah, if you ever get in the mood again, it was good. But I think I was more invested in it because one of my good friends' ex-boyfriend was the main.
Oh,
character.
That's fun. Yeah. That's really fun. I do remember that one, and I was super excited to watch it. And yeah, it's like within the first 15 minutes, I was like, yeah, I can't watch this.
You're like, oop,
not ready.
Triggered.
No, thank you. Moving on. But that's a good one. I should revisit that one.
Yeah.
Zoe's, what was it?
Zoe's Extraordinary Playlist.
That's right.
But like, there's a good example of like a new creative. There's so many good shows out there.
Yeah.
I'm not saying there's not.
Yeah.
But yeah, it irks me a lot when you take a good thing. It's like pure. It was really good.
Yeah.
And then you're like, At least for, okay, so let's look at like Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Loved Game of Thrones. At least now that they're doing all of these other Game of Thrones shows, at least they're adding to the storyline.
Yeah.
Right? Like there was the House of Dragons, which is
That's
like
a good point. So Harry Potter, like, why not just focus on another storyline?
Just do the continuation. That's what I'm saying. Like, quit redoing it. Just add on.
Huh.
Look at Star Wars. You know, they made one movie, and then he was like, I'll make 7 others in a random order.
Yeah.
But at least made it like
a
continuation, new characters. It's the same universe.
Yeah.
Just build on.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's bothering me a lot that there's like...
They're redoing it?
The redo. Or like
Did you
for
read the
Avatar.
books?
It's just like, okay, same fight. More people.
Oh, yeah.
Did I read the Harry Potter books?
Yeah.
It's really triggering for me, Katie.
Because you don't know how to read?
I don't know how to read. No, I love reading, and I was always very proficient in reading. When I was in elementary school, first grade, I would sneak out of class, and I did not like recess.
Oh.
Surprise. Everybody's shocked, I'm sure. I did not like recess, so I would wander when it was recess time into the library where the 3rd graders were. Pardon me. And they would be being read Harry Potter. And so I got to listen to Harry Potter because I think that was still too advanced for my reading level at that time, 1st grade. I think it's too young. So yeah, I guess I didn't know how to read. But I was listening to it. I got in trouble for multiple reasons. One, for sneaking out of class, and then I'd just stay there for the rest of the day.
Oh.
And they'd be like, Kyla is gone.
She disappeared.
She disappeared. And then, so that was an issue. 2, my parents told me that Harry Potter was like witchcraft.
Okay.
And so then I wasn't allowed.
There was a huge thing when I was young, also in like the church, in our church that we went to, that they were like, it's witchcraft. But there was like a huge divide of people like, so like my brother, right? So I joke about me being a little dyslexic. I do have a little bit of it, but my brother is so dyslexic. It's nuts. Like, people would be like, oh, what's your mom's phone number? And I would watch this kid literally say it backwards. Yeah. And he had no idea. So he's super dyslexic. When the Harry Potter books came out, he was so excited about reading that my mom and him, like, my brother would sit and read to her. So that way it was him practicing.
Yeah, get better.
Yeah. And so my mom was like, I honestly don't care if it's witchcraft. Like, my son, who is severely dyslexic, is excited to read. So I don't like reading, which my mom also said was a huge travesty because I can read I'm a speed reader.
You read so fast.
Oh, that's right.
And I've recently learned that about you.
Yes. I use I don't know if you ever did this, like in the GATE classes, but they like teach you how to do context clues.
In what class?
They called it GATE, GATE. Don't know what it stands for. Something about gifted, whatever.
Oh, yeah. We had tag classes. I was always in the tag classes.
Yeah.
Talented and gifted.
Yeah, there you go. Whatever. We called them GATE. I don't know. But it's all the same. But they would I learned how to do like context clues and like speed read so I can like skip words and be like, got it, and move on.
Well.
Or know when to skip a big word because you struggle, right?
Well,
be like, I'm not reading that.
Kitty. I wonder.
Is that why I'm not so good at spelling? Is that what you're going to say?
That. But also, if we're talking about a little neurospiciness.
Ah, yes.
I think, I know that I have been diagnosed with ADHD. I don't know that you have been, but there is a quality, or I don't know, quality of
a gift.
A gift that's included in ADHD, and it is jumping ahead to the conclusion. So I wonder if
I did do that also. I would read like the maybe first chapter, second chapter, and then like go to
You're like, I know what it's about.
Like go 75% through and read the rest of it. Because I'm like, great, I already know what happens. It's fine.
Yeah, I'll figure it out.
Yeah, I'll figure out the rest of it. The details are not important.
Yeah.
Whatever. Either way, my mom was like, because I'm like, read, great, I can do it so fast. But I don't like reading. But I also realize my brother loved reading, what do you call fiction, fake, right?
Mm-hmm.
Fiction. Mm-hmm. I liked reading nonfiction. So that was my bigger thing.
You like to learn stuff.
Yeah. So like all my books now that I have are like the Cine Lens manual and the ASC manual and the self-learning things. Yeah.
When you read that fast, do you feel like you have good retention of the information?
Yeah.
Or is it like read, regurgitate, and then it's gone?
No, it depends on what it is. Like if I am reading that quickly, I'm usually getting through the fluff, because that's my other problem, is that you're trying to get the information and writers put so much nonsense in between the beginning, the important part, and the end. It's the worst. And so when I'm reading that fast, I'm usually going like, no, not important. Oh, this is the part that I need to know.
Did you read Wuthering Heights?
No, absolutely not.
Did you read Dune?
No.
Oh my God. Reading Dune.
You read the whole thing?
No.
Oh, okay, great. I was going to say absolutely not.
No, I did not.
No, there's no way.
Because it's like 4 or 5 chapters of the field.
Yeah, no.
And I was like, I can't.
So
I was like, I can't.
My best friend, she is amazing at like reading between the lines, like not comprehension, but like reading metaphors and poems and stuff.
Yes.
This was like a core memory for me. We were in like freshman English or something, and our teacher gave us a poem that we all had to read, and like we were trying to have a conversation about what we thought it was about.
Yeah.
It's like about elephants and some stuff, and like an elephant and an apple.
Yeah.
And then he was asking, we're all arguing about it, and Brittany's my best friend.
Oh.
Bert looked at it and was like, oh, it's about a pregnant woman. And I was like, what the?
Yeah.
And everybody, but I was like, oh, she's always been really good at that. She used to read the Harry Potter books very quickly and then call me and tell me it, because I was so impatient listening to frickin' Robbie struggle through 300 pages of Harry Potter.
Yeah.
I was like, I just need to know now. And I'm not going to read it because that's crazy. So, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's where we differ. I was always like very much the English class kid.
Which makes sense.
Which makes sense.
Did you see the last TikTok that I sent you?
No.
Well, one of them, it's a reaction video. It's like the friend who's not good at spelling, like typing, and then it shows the friend that has to deal with it. And they're like,
yes, I did see. I responded.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Because you post for me. And you'll write the captions, and I thought we agreed that I'll write the captions. I'm like, I'll do the descriptions.
Did you see on one of the most recent? It was like one of the podcast posts that I did.
Oh no!
Aggressive cuddler. It spelled out aggressive curler. Stop.
I don't think I was ever that great at spelling, but reading and like interpreting.
Yeah.
Was always...
Reading, and maybe that's why I don't like fiction, because there's also a lot of stuff that you're supposed to like read between the lines, and I just didn't. So like in English, in high school English, I remember like they was like, here's 5 different books, everybody pick which book you want to read, and then you make your group and you go do stuff. I looked at all of the books and was like, that's the thinnest one, I'm doing that one. And it was Kurt Vonnegut, Slaughterhouse 5. Yeah, that guy. I
have like all of his books right here.
Oh my God, I didn't even realize that. So you read Slaughterhouse 5?
Yeah.
That is one of my favorite books. Granted, I haven't read a lot of fiction books, but I loved that book. But it was because he was so sarcastic.
Yeah.
And I understood
satirical.
What he was. Yes, I understood it. Yeah. As opposed to Brittany, she was like, I'm going to read Pride and Prejudice. That book is like this
I love
thick.
Pride and Prejudice.
It's like 1,000 pages of...
Yes, and if you don't like descriptive, then Jane Austen is not. Jane Austen is like quite descriptive.
I watched all of Jane Austen movies.
Sure.
Because very visual. Because when you read, and then he touched her hand, and then she was crazy or something. You know what I mean? Like the words they use, I don't understand. But when I watch it, I'm like, oh, that's what she meant. So, yeah, I watched the movie.
I wonder, so then I guess you're not one of those people. I have thoughts on this, and we'll see where they go. But there's, you're probably not one of those people that reads the book, watches the movie, and then is frustrated that the movie is like not the same.
No, I don't read the book because it
You're
ruins.
like, I just don't even read the
ruins
book.
the movie.
Yeah. This came up recently with Wuthering Heights because
Oh yeah.
not a Jane Austen, but a Bronte.
Yeah.
So Wuthering Heights, amazing book, dark, but like intense. And then the movie is so much more about like the love story between Jacob Elordi and Margot Robbie's characters than what most of the book focuses on. Is like a lot of the like abuse from her father and like this intense childhood upbringing and whatnot. And there is a lot of that depicted, but obviously they made the movie more about like this
The
lust
love.
and
Yeah.
like this intense toxic
Yeah.
will they, won't they,
Yeah.
can they not be, like, love story, you know.
I
Did you watch the movie?
no.
You'll like
Okay,
them.
fine.
I think
I'll
you'll
watch it.
like-
I
yeah.
probably will because I know the cinematography is beautiful. So
It was amazing.
Yeah.
I've also read the book, but I'm not a person that's like so upset when the movie is different than the book. It's always going to be.
Yeah, because also something that I've talked a lot about with, and there's kind of a general understanding, you do not watch a movie the same way you read a book.
No.
If you put everything the way that the book is onto
It's
a
impossible,
screen,
though.
it's just not, it doesn't play out the same way.
Not only that, but when you read a book, you're creating images in your head.
Yeah, exactly.
You're creating the
Yeah.
picture.
Yeah.
Right? So, like, whatever you're interpreting, like, we could read the same book, and if you and I were to make a movie of the same book,
It's so different.
it would be so different because the
Yeah.
things that affected me more while I was reading it,
Yeah.
I would make that more prominent in the movie
Also,
to, like, portray that feeling or whatever.
I mean, case in point, this whole time, I had no idea that Wuthering Heights had any other substance besides a love story.
Oh.
Like, I had no idea.
Yeah.
So, and I probably, like, that's another reason why talking about movie preferences, not a huge romance person. Not my thing. Like, I've never seen The Notebook. I've seen a lot of clips and understanding. I know I should watch it. I've watched the parts where the cinematography is talked about and like important. Like, I watch those things.
Well, how do you feel about, like, okay, I just saw The Notebook on Broadway.
Love Broadway.
So I just saw The Notebook on Broadway, but okay, The Notebook. I can't remember who's the author.
I have no idea.
James. It's not. James,
Also-
it's not James Patterson, is it?
Makes a lot of sense. Didn't know The Notebook was a book. I was like, wow.
It's a book.
Okay,
It's
that
a book.
makes sense.
It's a movie, and now it's a Broadway.
Okay.
All three
Vastly different.
different.
Yeah.
Still same plot, right?
Yeah.
But the movie was really amazing.
Yeah.
The Broadway, you have the same like type of feelings, right? But like it was super different.
Yeah.
But I know a lot of people said they didn't like the Broadway because it wasn't like the movie.
Well, duh.
And it's
But
just
the
like-
same Wicked to the movie. But I
Oh,
did hear,
yeah,
I
yeah.
didn't hear a lot of upset between those who watched the Broadway and those who watched the movie, that they were really upset about it. I think I've heard a general like comfort with
Yeah.
the way that it played out on both ways. Unless you've heard opposite.
Is Wicked a book?
I don't know.
That one I don't know.
I'm the worst person to ask. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know books. Books aren't my
I
strong
think that
suit.
it is. But I wonder if this goes back to my point of like, if it's not broke, don't fix it.
Yeah.
Don't redo it.
Yeah, yep.
But I'm not upset about doing the same story in a different media.
Yeah, yes. Yes, I
Like,
would agree with that.
Okay, book to movie.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah.
I don't like, well, but then am I being a hypocrite now because Harry Potter's movies and now a show? I guess it's still the same media, kind of.
I guess one of the bigger differences when they're making it into a show, I don't fully understand the format and everything they're going to do, but a show does give you much more room to dive into characters. Like, you can go onto different adventures and journeys in a show far more than you can in a movie.
100%. Here's the debate I've been hearing about or seeing online, or both, is they're casting young kids, right, for the part because they know that they're going to be going,
Of course.
filming for a long time, hopefully if it takes off.
Yeah.
But it's the same problem as Stranger Things
Oh, yeah.
because they're going to have
preteen.
so many.
Yeah.
It's preteen,
Yeah.
which is the hardest age
Yep.
because every year they change so much.
Yeah.
Like, every year they change so much. And they were saying they don't think they can produce one season per year.
Yeah. It's too much.
And so now in their second year, second season, they're going to be like 2 years older than they were, and they're going to change so much.
Yeah.
And online, they're like debating like how they're going to cast or whatever, or maybe that's already cast, I'm not sure, but how they're going to help that age look appropriate for the age that they're supposed to be for the story. And everybody's like, gosh, I wonder if anybody's ever tried that before, i.e. Stranger Things. And gosh, didn't it not work so well?
Yeah.
It's just like,
I wonder how they're going to do that. I mean, it would be like, that's interesting, because I was just thinking of another show. It wasn't Stranger Things, but it was definitely about kids. Avatar. The main like kid in Avatar, when they started shooting the second one, it was right before the pandemic, and then the pandemic kind of shut a lot of stuff down. They were in New Zealand, but they got approved to keep shooting, but they kind of shut down for like 6 months, and by the time they came back, the kid had already changed so much. They were like, crap, we need to shoot all the movies right now. So I believe they've all been shot out. They all got shot out years ago. Not years ago, but like a couple of years ago. Because that the kid was changing so much, they were like, we have to shoot literally back to back. So they had all the scripts that were written and ready to go, and they just shot through. So they basically shot like 3 or 4 movies, you know. Thank you so much for listening to the K-Hole podcast.
Okay, bye.